Being a supportive trans ally can be difficult because if you're not trans yourself, you may not realize what is helpful or not helpful. Hi, I'm Rey Katz. I write and publish a newsletter, Amplify Respect, to uplift and inform trans folks and allies at amplifyrespect.com. I've collected a number of helpful and not helpful behaviors that I'd like to share with you today. By learning about these here, you can be better prepared to show understanding and empathy next time someone comes out to you. I'll share some approaches that are helpful and not helpful when a trans person comes out to you. This does not possibly cover all scenarios, just a selected few that happen pretty often. If you recognize some of your own behavior in the not helpful column, that's probably because these are all really common. This is the behavior we have been indoctrinated into. That's why I've labeled the column not helpful instead of we hate you, okay? This is a resource to learn, develop more understanding and empathy, and gradually move from not helpful to helpful. The first behavior that is helpful is listening and taking time to think before responding when someone comes out to you. The unhelpful behavior is letting your initial emotions take over and saying whatever comes to mind immediately. Helpful. Sharing that you are an ally and support trans, queer, and gay people, whether or not you have LGBTQ family members who are out. Not helpful. Just waiting for them to come out without ever revealing you would have been supportive. Helpful. Appreciating that your child trusts you enough to come out to you. Unhelpful. Grieving your living child as though they were dead. Helpful. Asking if they'd like to get some new clothes with your assistance. Unhelpful. Comparing trans people to costumes or offensive stereotypes like man in a dress, bearded lady, stressing, and drag. These can be positive self-expression for some folks, but these kind of comparisons can be offensive and hurtful to someone who is just wearing everyday clothes and not intending to perform. Helpful. When you got a pronoun wrong, saying, sorry, I meant, and then move on. Don't make a big deal out of it. Not helpful. Profuse, repeated, or private apologies that make people uncomfortable. Helpful. Listening to kids and trying to understand when they tell you who they are. Not helpful. Thinking that kids are too young to know anything about themselves and telling them who they are supposed to be. Helpful. Practicing new names and pronouns regularly on your own. Not helpful. Just winging it and messing up names and pronouns most of the time. Helpful. Understand that passing is impossible or uninteresting for many trans people. Not helpful. Assume that passing is the goal and question all decisions that do not lead to passing. Helpful. Make it clear that you love the person who's come out to you. Not helpful. Using your love as a bargaining chip to try and make this person change. What do you find helpful or not helpful? Please let us know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and check out my newsletter for even more information at amplifyrespect.com. Thanks for watching.